Hey y'all, in this little video, I am showing you how to use the new collections with Saint and basically color matching yourself. So go to my site and you'll see collections. If you do not see them here, go under shop or you click the little menu bar and look for the word collection here. It is right there. So here's the collection 8. So once you're there, all you need to do is click right over where it says find your shade. This page comes up and you just scroll the faces till you see your tone that best matches your tone. I chose level 5 and I can scroll and I can see everything that comes with this collection. And then I'm going to add it to my bag. So continue watching this video so you can see exactly how to use the collection. Even if some of the tones in it are not, I'd say, the most personalized for your tone. Your palette aid arrived and you've set it up. You have 3 highlights, a contour, tulip in cheeks, an illuminator, and a bronzer. And this is your hack brush. You use the pointy end to maybe do a little bit of detailed highlighting and contouring. You apply your blush and your main highlight, which you would call your base or your foundation, with the bigger fluffy end. So let's get started. I like to start with my highlight, but it's not necessarily how you may like to start. You may want to start with your contour. It doesn't matter. That's the beauty of this makeup. Taking the fluffy end, I'm going to tap into the 2 darkest ones because right now I am not as dark as this darkest shade, and this isn't quite my shade. Remember, this is a collection, so it's not necessarily personalized to my tone, but I'm going to make it work by mixing these 2. Tapping with my big end. Before I do my contour, I like to add my bronzer. You can add your bronzer prior to putting any makeup on or at the very end. I like to do it in between my highlight and my contour. So with my big end of my hack brush, I'm going to tap lightly into the Bella. That's the bronzer that came with my collection. And I'm just going to lightly tap it where the sun would normally kiss my face. Now I'm going to flip the brush to the pointy end and I'm going to contour. I think that pointy end of the brush is a little too wide for me to contour my nose, so I'm going to show you how I use my finger. I'm going to tap in with my ring finger, and I'm going to rub my 2 ring fingers together and just come down the top sides of my nose. And it's not blended yet, so it may look a little scary. I'm leaving that center for some brightening highlight. And again, I need to blend all of this. So now I'm going to brighten up the center triangle of my face with the lightest color in my palette. So I'm going to tap with the pointy end, the smaller end, and I'm going to put a little bit in that corner, inner corner of my eye. Then I'm going to come to the outer corner of my eye. I'm going to come to my Cupid's bow, my chin, a little bit right here, and I'm going to use my pinky to just run a little line down the center of my nose. Now I'm going to take this brush, this end, and I'm just going to lightly flick it or tap it, not sure what you want to call it, to blend in this side with this side. This is not the normal color that I wear, so this is really bright. But you know what's the good part about this is that I'm going to take my perfector sponge and I'm going to take off any excess makeup that I have on. So you look like a clown for a few minutes. So now for my blush, which Saint calls lip and cheek. I'm going to take the big end of the hack brush and I'm going to tap it in to Frenchie and I think Baby Watermelon came with this collection. This is the collection 5. So I'm going to tap into Frenchie with the big fluffy end. And I'm just going to come and put it right above my contour to right about the corner of my eye. I'm just tapping it right over the contour. Now I'm ready to blend with my perfector sponge and take off a lot of this excess makeup that I have on. So with my very slightly dampened perfector sponge, I'm going to start blending, which is also going to take off any excess makeup that I have on. I'm just going to gently blot it. I'm also going to take this pointy end, tap into that brightening highlight, and I'm going to clean up right here at my eyebrow line, right underneath it. Just like so. I've already done this one. Now I'm going to set my makeup with setting spray. Now that my setting spray is dry, I like to set it with a little bit of It by Pores. And this is not the most ideal brush to use. I like to use a more fluffier brush, but for the sake of this video and the collection, this brush comes with the collection. I'm going to show you how you can use the fluffier end. I'm just tapping lightly into my powder. I'm going to tap it off in the lid. And I'm just going to gently set my makeup. Now for my lips. These are colors that I would normally not wear, maybe Frenchie, but never on my lips. And I really don't like me in Baby Watermelon. That's one of the cons about a collection, is that you don't get to personalize it, but I'm going to make it do. I'm going to tap a little bit in the Baby Watermelon and a little bit in the Frenchie. I'm going to add it to my lips. See, that's way too light for me. And then the illuminator. I'm going to add a little bit to the tip of my nose. A little bit on the highest part of my cheek. This is basically just to show you how to use the collection 8. I'm also going to add that to my lips. So, like I said, this is not my color as far as lip and cheek goes, is for my lips. But it could be perfect for your skin tone. Just a little sample or example, excuse me, of how to use the palettes. So if you have any questions, just shoot me a message.